wanted to include at the beginning of this video that none of the restaurants I am discussing in this video are in any way sponsoring this video. So I'm just giving you information based on what I researched and found out for you. Hi, it's Becky with Bee Mom. We are going to talk about going out to eat. Mostly because I love this. It is very possible to go out to eat and eat healthy. It's just all about the choices that you make and how you do it. So we're going to talk about some general things. We're going to talk about fast food because I think that's what a lot of people do. And we're going to talk about going out to regular restaurants. And we're going to go over some fast food places and some of the healthier and low calorie options for you. And that will give you a good starting place. And that way, if you're calorie counting, you can do that. Whatever program you're on, you can make most fast food places fit that. I will also tell you 2 places that I found that are a little less healthy, but if you work it or tweak things, you can still get something there that would fit the bill, even if it's just a snack. So there we go. So let's get going. First thing we're going to talk about is regular fast food. And one of the things you can do is instead of getting those French fries, you get an order of fruit or a small salad as the side dish, and that will help you. You can have water or diet drink. I'm going to show you this paper, but I said then I meant or. Instead of a regular soda or a pop, I'm in, Maryland, so we say soda here. But whatever that fizzy drink is that you like to drink, you can get a diet version of that, and that at least will cut down on calories. Most healthy would be to get some water. If you get, a lot of times if you get the meals, how they get the meal deals, if you get, you substitute the fries for like your fruit or your salad, and then instead of getting the drink, you can get a bottle of water. And they substitute that, and that's like a straight substitute. It's like instead of the fountain drink. So there you go with that. The other thing that you can do that's helpful is whatever you order, you just pull that meat off the bun. This is kind of hard if you're in a car, but if you're going to take your meal home, you can get your food off the bun. If you have extra napkins, you can probably pull it off there too, especially if you order it plain. Then you can get like some fruit for a side dish and your meat. And sometimes you can order it. Can I just have the hamburger patty, please, or something like that? Then you can munch on it and eat your fruit, and it's still finger food. And you just want a couple extra napkins or like keep some wipes in your car, something like that. So here is the fast food things. That way you can take a picture or something like that if you're looking at this on your phone. Next thing is restaurants. Restaurants are actually a little easier because in general, most restaurants offer some degree of healthy options, and a lot of times they'll list it. Some places, Applebee's? At one time, I don't know if it's still true because I haven't been to Applebee's in a while, but at one time, Applebee's even was working with Weight Watchers, and they had a whole menu items based on Weight Watchers points. So you can check about that. But Weight Watchers also, if you're on that, that means you're probably paying for the service, and any restaurant you go, they will have a thing in their menu or their app that you can look up and see what the points are of whatever it is that you're eating at most big name restaurants. But if you just want to make it easy on yourself, order meat and the veggies. And I mean whatever kind of meat you like. If that like Parmesan chicken looks real good, you're going out to eat to a fancy restaurant. So the fact that there's a little breaded coating on there, that's okay. you go ahead and enjoy that. You don't do it very often. So give yourself a treat once in a while. That's important. And then just order sides that are all vegetables. Ask if you can, if they have zucchini noodles, if it's like an Italian place, or most places will have a vegetable side. You can get that. And then you can get a salad along with it. And that is a lot of food, The other thing you can do is you're going out. Get dessert. Talk to the people you went with, your friends at the table. Get one dessert. Get a bunch of spoons or forks. Most desserts at a lot of restaurants come with ice cream. And just dig in. And you personally eat those bites slowly. Let dessert be a fun time to sit and chit chat with your friends and relax and eat a bite, savor it, swallow, chit chat some more, and get one more bite. See if you can limit it to 2 bites. Make sure that when you get that bite that you get a little of the ice cream and a little of whatever the other is, the cake or the apple crumbles or whatever, a little of everything in that bite, so that when you take that bite, it's a good bite. So try that. The other thing you can do is maybe instead of dessert, if you want to do a little something extra just for fun, pick one of their signature cocktails. Usually they have nice, and honestly, those cocktails are usually less calories than the desserts. So if you pick that signature cocktail, then you have it with your meal and just sip it slowly throughout the meal. And usually they do a very nice job and they're delicious. So that's an idea. The other thing, and this is a big one, you can do this while you're doing all the other stuff. Order your meal. First thing, kind of divide everything you have in half. Only eat half of it and then say, can I have a take-home box, please? So then you're only eating half, and you got a meal for tomorrow too. And it's delicious because you got it at the restaurant. Heat it up in the oven. Yum, 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 yum. Awesome. So that's an idea. The other thing, just basic general, if you want to really cut out a lot, of course, again, avoid the soda or the pop or some kind of whatever their fizzy drink is, and just have water with your meal instead. That's an idea. If you like tea, unsweetened tea is a really good idea. If you like tea and you don't mind that it's not sweet, that's a really good way to save on calories anyway. And usually the teas are brewed at most restaurants, so they're nice. So here is our restaurant tips for you to look at. And I'm going to be slow again, so you can take a picture if you want to. Now, please comment and tell me if you can read my handwriting, because I tend to have hieroglyphics, and I want you to be able to read it. All right, let's go into some of the restaurants. I'm going to start with the biggie. I'm going to start with McDonald's. McDonald's has a couple of really good breakfast options that are 310 calories. One is their sausage burrito, and the other is their egg McMuffin. Now, the egg McMuffin, it's got a little bit of fat in it because it's got the entire egg, but the rest of it, well, and the cheese. Yep, forgot about the cheese. So it's got some fat in it. So if you're doing Trim Healthy Mama, you couldn't do that unless you got one without the cheese. And then it's okay for an E meal for my Trim Healthy Mama people. The sausage burrito, no way around that. That's a crossover. But it's 310 calories and it's got plenty of protein in there, so that should fill you up pretty well. The other thing I found, most of the sandwiches are pretty high in calories, but the deluxe crispy chicken was only 530, and if you ask them to do a grilled chicken, which they might have, and do the grilled chicken instead, you can reduce those calories because it would be grilled on the thing instead of fried in the deep fryer. So there's that. They also offer apple slices for 15 calories, And McDonald's has plenty of good salads. So there are lots of options. If you just, want a little something, I have off the dollar menu, I have ordered a small salad and an order of chicken McNuggets. And I have torn up the chicken McNuggets onto my small salad, and then you just have a few little calories. It's a small thing. It's a nice snack in the middle of the day, and it's got some healthy stuff in there. So that's the idea for McDonald's. Let me show you. McDonald's, and you can look and be creative too. So there's that. All right, next one is Burger King, and I gotta be flat out honest with you. I don't think they serve salads anymore, so that option for Burger King is kind of out. You're gonna have to do some of the fast food things. They do have onion rings, which other places might not do, and they're 280 calories for a small. And they also offer applesauce, which is 50 calories. So Burger King is not the top choice unless you want to do the tweaky things, which would mean you'd get that applesauce instead of the fries if you like that. All right. The next one of fast foodie things is Wendy's. Wendy's has a lot of lovely options. Wendy's has an oatmeal bar, which is very healthy for breakfast, for 270. They also have apples, which are 35. They offer a grilled chicken sandwich. It's like right on the menu. McDonald's menu that I saw didn't seem to offer that. You'd have to ask for it. But their grilled chicken sandwich, which comes with the bun, and it's got, if you ordered it with no mayonnaise, then the whole thing comes under, it's kind of like a Trim Healthy Mama thing. The buns are not as healthy for you because it's regular white buns. So you either might want to take those off, or you might decide today is a day you're not going to worry about it. But then the whole thing is an E if you take the mayonnaise off, if you get the grilled chicken, because it's got lettuce on there and tomatoes. It looks really actually delicious in the picture. They also have a chili, and the small chili is 240. I think they said the large was 350, but I always order the small, and it's a lot of chili. And then they offer a baked potato, which is a nice substitute for French fries. It's 270, and it's huge. So if you cut it in half, that's only whatever half of 270 is, 26, 13, 135. It's only 135 calories. All right, here is the Wendy's list. I gotta say, of these, I think Wendy's is my favorite. Other than Chick-fil-A, which we don't have a list for, but again, use those tips I gave you. Order salads. Most of the salads at these places are so good and healthy. They might have, extra calories, but you can divide it in half, take home half. The last one we're going to talk about specific is Panera Bread. Panera Bread has a long list of options. All I did was sit down and write down things that are under 400 calories. That was what I tried to do. So we've got in salads, we've got the Caesar salad, we've got a Greek salad, we've got the strawberry poppy seed salad with chicken. That's 350 calories with the chicken. And have you seen Panera Bread's bowls? They're huge. So that's fantastic. But then the soups, they are really nice. There are 3 soups that have a pretty low calories. And this is for the whole, not for the half. So you've got your homemade chicken noodle soup, and that's only 100. You've got your cream of chicken and wild rice soup, which is 260. And you've got your Thai chicken soup, which is 230. I'm kind of seeing a theme here with the chicken. And so that's Panera. So they actually have a lot of options. Even if you do the you pick two, you can sort all of this out. So there are some specifics. All right, Checkers, or in some places Rallies, does not have a lot of options, but again, if you just want a snack, you can order the chicken nuggets or something like that, but otherwise they really don't have a whole lot there. We already talked about Burger King doesn't have a whole lot of options. But again, most of the restaurants that you tried, that when I showed you, do that little trick, and that will really, really help. Now, I wanted to talk to you about what's vegetables and what's non-vegetables. Just because it grows in the ground does not always put it on the food vegetable list. Potatoes are not on the food vegetable list. Corn is not on the food vegetable list. Those are things you can have, like with Trim Healthy Mama, if you want a high carb, low fat meal. Those are things you can have with that, and have some corn with your salad, or with your chicken or something like that. Your grilled chicken, or your lean meat. If you know hunters and can get some good fresh venison, that's excellent for that. And so they can go with that, but just remember that's not vegetables. That counts when you're eating as carbohydrates. And so that's it. So I hope this has been helpful to you. I tried to do this, and the next one I'm going to start showing you, and this is a big deal because this is a little scary for me, but since we're doing this together, I want, full disclosure, and I'm going to start having something that I do. I'm going to think of something fun and color in as I'm losing weight, and color in and show you how much weight I'm losing as I go along. There is a very sweet lady that I found called Nicole Collet, and I'm going to link her YouTube channel in the description. And she is fun and cute and just silly and just such a joy to watch. And she has had great success, and she does not do any over the top crazy things. And so I'm gonna link her, because for those of us that are trying to lose weight, she has some wonderful ideas and suggestions, and she is such a joy to watch. So I wanted to share her with you. And thanks for joining me, and it has been loads of fun. Please, if you're not part of us, please subscribe so that you can join us. And there's a bell. If you click that, it'll tell you when I post videos, and you can enjoy those with me. The other thing is like. Ooh, yes. If this was helpful to you, please, please, please like. And I do love to hear from you. I love to hear your comments. And if this has been helpful, or if this is helping you to be encouraged, then that is just such a joy to me. So thanks for being with me today, and we'll catch you later.